Evening. On day 2 of the Mark Torre murder trial, several witnesses took the stand to describe their encounter with Torre at a two-man bar mere hours before Sergeant Albert Piolo's death. All of the witnesses said they observed a drunk Torre causing problems at the bar. PNC's Janela Carrera with the latest.
He looked like he was aggravated, pissed off.
Day 2 of the Mark Torre Jr. murder trial was marked by testimony from several witnesses who saw Torre and fellow officer Sergeant Albert Piolo out at the abandoned ship bar in Tumon in the early morning hours of July 13, 2015, just a few hours before Piolo would be shot to death. The prosecution spent most of the day laying the foundation for a belligerent and angry Torre just before he left the bar, taking off with Piolo. Several of the bar's employees from that night and a few patrons were placed on the witness stand. Among them was the bar's owner, Anthony Cruz, who testified that Torre attempted to size him up at the outside patio of the bar.
He seemed really angry at the time, so he kind of stared me up and down.
Okay, when he stared you up and down, what do you mean by that?
For lack of a better term, I don't know, Atan Bob, I guess, would be the local terminology, but Bert came out, and I know Bert better, so I called Bert and I asked him. I said, "Can you get your boy, because he's causing problems for me."
Okay, and then what happened?
And then Bert grabbed him and said, "Don't worry about it," and he took him away from me.
The bar's bouncer, Charles Pendleton, described another encounter with Torre in which Torre attempted to leave the bar with a drink in hand. Pendleton says he knew Torre because Torre, a lieutenant in the Army National Guard, is his superior.
He attempted to leave with the drink, and then I told him that he couldn't leave with the drink, and then he asked me if, or he said, "Do you want me to slap your face?"
And what did you do or say?
I didn't say anything after that.
And what did
Remained silent. He ended up giving up the drink, and then I stepped aside, and both of them left.
What did you think of that?
It's quite disrespectful, to be honest. And,
Why?
Well, personally, because I figured he should know me as an individual, as a soldier of his. Show a little bit more respect.
News reporter Krystal Paco, who was also at the bar that night, also shared her encounter with Torre as she was leaving the bar.
And what did he say to you?
He said, "You think you're hot shit, huh?"
And did you respond?
I don't remember what I said, if I said anything at all.
And what did you think when he said that to you? Did you take that as positively or negatively?
I thought he was rude, but I didn't really take it personally.
How did he appear to you when he said that?
Arrogant, standoffish.
Paco was also asked whether Piolo appeared depressed, an argument the defense has made to establish a motive for an alleged suicide.
Did Bert have any conversations with you about that he was feeling low or depressed or suicidal?
No, none at all. Again, he was his usual self.
Which is what?
Again,
Objection
friendly.
moved to strike, non-responsive and hearsay.
Overruled. Go ahead and answer the question.
He was just his friendly self.
While the prosecution may have proven Torre was agitated and inebriated at the bar, the defense spent most of their time countering any suggestion that Torre and Piolo may have been arguing.
There's no arguing or fighting or anything between any of the patrons or the persons that are there at that time, including the defendant, including Mr. Torre and Mr. Piolo.
Sure.
And as a matter of fact, they're actually seen high-fiving, dancing, drinking, and having a good time.
Yes.
Now, your warning to your coworker, Kevin Jackson, was that your LT is here, he's acting like a fool.
Yes.
Those were your words.
No.
What were your words?
Jack.
And that's because he was being animated, as you said.
To describe, yes.
He was being overly friendly.
Yes.
Trial resumes tomorrow at 9 a.m.